What can I help you with?
Well, I've got a really cool $50.
Okay. It is a 1906, 50 cents, improperly cleaned John W. Gill. And what is that supposed to be?
He was one of the victims of the Titanic.
Whoa.
This coin is an incredible link to history, one of the most famous maritime disasters. It has an unbroken chain of pedigree all the way back to 1912. I paid $75,000 for the coin about a year ago, but I'd really like to reappropriate the funds and buy some more toys for some of my collections.
And how much are you looking to get out of it?
About $125,000.
And where did you come up with that figure?
Okay, a $1 bill that came off of one of the survivors of the Titanic sold for $125,000. Now, the story of the Titanic isn't the survivors, it's the victims. So kind of figure this has to be worth the same kind of money. It's got $1 million story behind it.
I'm a little bit intrigued. Let me call a coin buddy of mine. Let me have him take a look at it.
Absolutely.
This is what I called you about. It's $50 supposedly off the Titanic.
Wow, it's a fantastic item.
Do you know anything about it?
Well, John Gill was one of the unfortunate victims. He was 24 years old, second-class passenger, left his new bride to start a new life, and there are very detailed records that I was able to access that describe the kinds of things that were found on Mr. Gill's corpse. There's a gold watch, there's a gold ring with his initials on it, but there were coins in there, and this is one of them.
So what do you think it's worth?
Well, apparently this coin had sold in 2011 for about $3,850, and then again in 2014 for about $21,000. A coin like this really has to reach the ultimate audience, where you could justify charging much more than that.
So 21,000.
Right in that ballpark.
I mean, if it sold like a year ago for 21, there's no way of justifying 125. I just don't see it happening. It's something I'd pay like 10 grand for, because it's something where the price waxes and wanes. Just depends on how cool the Titanic is at that time. You know, so, I mean, is there a realistic price you'd be willing to take for it?
I guess I'd really need to be at 75. Yeah, I mean,
there's no way we're gonna make a deal then.
understood.
Okay. Have a nice day, man.
You as well. Thanks so much.
Mr. Brown and I got along famously.
Why he tittled through a past, I caught the ball myself.
It's got a name engraved on it.
How did you end up with this?
Sounds so fun.